Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? Welcome back to my channel, Nova's Knowledge. And today we are going to be continuing looking at one of the more difficult CMSs, which is, of course, Drupal, which is same thing from the video that I posted a few days ago. But before we hop into the more complex side of it, let's cue that intro. Okay, so you remember how I told you guys last week, and I touched briefly about the entities and how different data can be linked to different other data points or other features in Drupal. Today we're going to be talking about views and the charts that you can make throughout this. So last week I had the home and video tabs, and I've already created two views, are what this is called. And what this is this is just more of a data links or chart that shows all the different types of data inside of faculty. So you have faculty, which is the overall content type, and then you have your different professors, which are the different features, and then you have the data within those. What this view basically is it's just an easier way for someone to go into one area and see all of the data there, like who's teaching which class, what's their name is, teacher ID, and the course that they're in. If you click the professor, it takes you to the basic pages that we already had. So let's go in and show you guys how to do this. So go over to your structure, and then we're creating a new view. So I've already created a faculty one, and I've already created a course one. Now we're gonna create a building one, because that's the last type that I have left. I'm gonna do buildings. I may or may not have already created it and then deleted it just to make sure that I knew what I was doing. But we can keep this at content, and then we're gonna want to add it. The content type is buildings, and we can keep this at newest first. Just it's more of however you want it sorted. I'm going to keep it newest first. You're going to want to create a page. It's page title, which is going to be part of your menu. As you see, we'll create a menu link at the bottom, and then your path will be from the buildings. The display format, since we are creating the view, we're going to want it in a table so everyone can see what's going on and what data is encapsulated in it. Now, on items on display, we're going to go with 5 just because that's all that we have. And we're going to create a menu link also. This is going to create another thing on another menu on the top out of our main navigation. And then link text, we're going to keep it buildings, and we're going to include in our SS feed. So save and edit. And once that goes through, we're going to go in and start editing this. So this, what you're looking at right now, is really more of the in-depth, advanced part of Drupal. You can go through and edit it. You have permissions on who can access this or on who can edit it. The way that it's sorted, the way that it's shown. What we want to do is we want to add the different fields. So we're going to go ahead and add it. And this is going to be the sub data that I was talking about earlier. So we're going to click buildings. Easier to search. And we want to do the building name. We want to do the course number. And then we also want to do the room number, because those are the 3 fields inside of buildings. We'll apply all. So it goes through. You gotta submit both of them. So we're gonna apply the settings for that, because those are just the label that what it's gonna be, and that's exactly what I want the label to be, because that's what it is in the regular website. We go through here, and then this is what the table is gonna look like. So we're gonna save this preview. And then go back to the site, do buildings right here. And there you have it. So one quick other thing that I'm going to add, this is something more simple. I don't want buildings right here. I want video to be the last one, because I'm going to be posting this video again in that. So what you want to go do is go into menus, the main navigation, edit menu. We want this to be negative. We want this one to be negative 47, and we want this one to be negative 46. That changes the area, and there we go, buildings. And there's your view chart. But like I said, this is the information stored inside of the content that you can see here. So we go to our content types just to show you guys. We'll go to buildings, because that's what we just did. Manage type. So there's your building name, and then when you go inside of the content, this is where all that data is stored. So we're on the small classroom building. And just like that, instead of clicking on every single one of them on the Drupal site, go into buildings, there's your small classroom, and then there was the information shown. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. It was just a quick little easy video about views on Drupal. So if you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I'd be happy to answer. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got for you guys. So I will see you next week. Peace.